Hi, I'm Kathrin Berg. I work right upstairs when we are actually able to meet in the Community Foundation room. I'm vice president for the El Paso Community Foundation, but that doesn't really matter right now. What I am here for is to talk to you about why I love Rotary. None of us can do it alone, right? And so the person that introduced me to Rotary is when I was 16 years old, I used to be a swimming coach at the YMCA on Trowbridge. And a guy named David Fulcher was the president of the East Side Y. And at the time, I was just the office girl and did anything and everything that I could do to earn extra money. And he would throw sheets of paper my way that had just handwriting on it. And I had to write for the Boll Weevil. The Boll Weevil was the Rotary Club of the East Side's newsletter. So that's how I get introduced to Rotary. And then years and years and years and years go by, I get back into my professional life. And then I started Pro Musica and they said, well, you have to become part of Rotary. So at that time, I knew Eric Pearson from days past. Eric Pearson introduced me. I became a Rotarian way back when we were at the Presbyterian Church. I loved it there, plenty of parking. And I always felt like the second grader. You walk in with your tray and you try to find people you know, and I didn't know anybody, but everyone was always so welcoming. There were 2 or 3 tables that I don't care who you weren't allowed to sit there. But I always found a place. I sat down and I absolutely loved it. One of the first people I got to know was Mr. Weisenberger. And Mr. Weisenberger is the reason that I started doing all kinds of stuff in Rotary, because one day he came up to me and said, the person that's supposed to do programs, Stan Okies, he can't do it. So will you do it for me? I'm like, well, I don't know what I'm doing. How can I do this? And Al's like, oh, would it be fine? Hardest job of my frickin' life. But if I wouldn't have got to know a lot of people, and doing that, I became part of the board, and it was so much fun. And again, somewhere along the way too, you can't help but meet Sonny Brown, right? So here's the Rotary shirt. Should have the hair out of the way. There's the Rotary shirt. And this is a gift from Sonny Brown. I'm gonna get really close here so y'all can see it. It's a really feminine, beautiful gold bolo tie. And something tells me that this belonged to Anne. But a couple of years ago, Sonny beautifully, not cleaned out his stuff, but decided he was going to give a lot of pins to Rotary. So my presidential year, that was a lot of fun. We got to do trivia questions and pass out pins. That was fun. I enjoyed the heck out of that. I just want to say kudos to many of the people that, again, make this one big journey. Mike Atkins, my God, without your advice on what to do here and there, I would not know what in the world I was doing. It's my presidential year or any other year. Blake, when you cook brisket, I can't wait to get back there again. Nick Binion, you a little bit, but you know what? Your wife taught my girl all kinds of stuff. So go Nick. John Donovan, he's my pool cleaner. He'll know what that means. Bonnie Farrell. Bonnie is a rock star. And I'm so happy that she's able to join us now in these meetings again. So happy to see your face, Bonnie. A lot of times it's from the nose down. So we need you to bring the camera up so we can see your eyeballs, because you have beautiful eyeballs. And Bonnie knows Idel-Oberstein. That's the town that I was born in Germany. And so I absolutely love her. Melena Field, right down the street from me, loving her. Corey, thank you for all your treasury help. Boy, don't all of us need that. Bill and Debbie Hicks, the presidential year that I had to go to Seoul, Korea, they came along and we did Seoul and Hong Kong. And I want to say they're the best traveling buddies in the whole wide world. Jennifer Horsley, you helped me out through some tough times. I'll leave that there. You know what I'm talking about. Oh my God, Matt Nyland and Maella. When I had all kinds of issues to do and stuff to be funny with in my meetings, you helped me out. Thank you for that. Leah Masters, the master of everything, just saying. David Mills, wow, I would not have known my sweet Brazilian boy without David Mills doing everything that you do with the youth partnerships. My God, you need some help. So if anyone's around here that gets into that, help David out. He needs some help there. Yasser, thank you for calling me your Rotary Light. I believe in that. I think Sonny has been my Rotary Light, and I think Al has been too. And I know this is getting long. Bob Tolan, thank you for giving me guts. You know what I mean by that. And Diane Smith. She doesn't always come to meetings, but man, we can't do anything in the foundation without her. So I will close it there. Thank you for making us all a team. Rotarians are nothing. We can't do service above ourselves unless we have all of us doing service above ourselves. God bless you. I love you. See ya.